Hey guys, this is Gavin with First World Survival. Today I'll be testing out a couple different fire starters and I'll be grading them out of 10 on how easy they light. 1 being difficult, 10 being the easiest. I have a few things that I just found around the house. A couple of them I haven't even tried myself. I have them all in this bag and I'm gonna reach in and see what comes out first. We'll start with little shreds of paper. This is actually one that I haven't done before, so I'm kind of excited to see the results. And I'm going to be using a flint and steel for all of this, just because it only makes sparks and it's not a lighter. So if you could light something with a flint and steel, it means you could definitely light it with a lighter. Or matches, anything easier than flint and steel. So I have little fine shreds of yellow notebook paper. And when I ripped it, I knew it would make it easier to light it if it was kind of uneven and scraggly around the edges instead of just cut pieces of paper. So you want to rip it and try to make it as rough as possible. So as I've said, I've never done this and I'm not really sure what to expect. I know that I could get pretty good sparks with the flint and steel, and I think there's a good chance I might be able to light it. There we go. I'd say it lit pretty well. I don't know if you guys could tell, it's kind of a clear fire, but you'll see all the pieces burning away. Hopefully it won't catch my pants because jeans actually light pretty well. There you go, you see it burning away. I'd give this probably 8 out of 10. That was actually surprisingly easy. So now let's go on to the next one. We'll go for some dryer lint. I already know it's easy. Just gonna put that out with a little sand. Now I got the dryer lint to catch. This is basically all the different fibers and material from your clothes. So it's got a good amount of cotton in it, then some poly, whatever they put in clothes. And then it has dog hair and a bunch of other gross stuff, which makes it smell bad, but it does light pretty well. I'd also give this one an 8 out of 10. Next up, I'm gonna reach into the magic bag and see what I pull out. A tampon? Huh. So what you're gonna do is unwrap it, of course, and then you push it out. You have basically a cotton ball. So now you want to pull it apart and make it so it's easier to light. I've actually lit one of these before. Sorry I acted like I didn't. Just gonna pull it apart some more. So now I have a mangled tampon right here, and these light pretty well, I'd say. Lit on the first strike, so I'd give tampons a 10 out of 10 on the Firestarter scale. I might have to get some more of these, but I feel kind of awkward getting them, so if you want to send some my way, please feel free. I love donations, anything like that, so I don't have to go into the store awkwardly. So that was a pretty surprising one, you know, lighting a tampon on fire, but never know what to expect with me. So now I'm gonna reach in and pick out some random thing. I have a little container of gunpowder. I know what you're thinking. It's not gonna explode on me. It's just gonna be a pretty good fire starter. I've done this before, but I've never lit just the gunpowder, which I'm gonna try now. and I'm gonna lay it out on a piece of tree bark for you guys to see. So I brought this in a little container just to keep it dry, and I don't want to have bullets around because that's kind of not good. But this is 322 shells worth of gunpowder, and now I'm gonna light it. A very quick but big flame, and it was decently easy to light. Just took a couple strikes and then it was instant. I didn't even expect it. So would I recommend it? No, not by itself, but I'd put it in a cotton ball to make it a lot easier and better, because it'll light the cotton ball quicker, burn hotter, and be better for burning the other stuff. Alright, now the last thing, I know what I have. It is these little fire starters that come in the survival kits that you buy in stores. I'm pretty sure it's just a cotton ball wrapped with wax, and you break it open, and it's supposed to be easy to light, and it's waterproof because the wax on it. Also, if you want to make these at home, very easy. Just light a candle, get a cotton ball, twist it up into like a little pipe shape, and then dip it in wax. And if you want to light it, you just break it open, exposing the normal dry cotton, and it should be easy to light. And the wax helps it burn longer. So I just want to break it apart, and I'll put it on my tree bark, and I'll show you guys. So I have it here. I'm just going to pull it apart a little bit more, just exposing more of the inner cotton. This should make it a lot easier to light once you expose it. Yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but it is lit. There is a little flame on it. You should start seeing it now once it gets bigger. I'd say this was probably an 8 out of 10 on the fire lighting scale. It wasn't as good as I thought, but it does burn a while, which is a bonus. It's just not as easy to catch, and that's kind of what I was testing for today. So yeah, 8 out of 10 on the fire scale. Gunpowder, I'd give it a 5. It wasn't that easy to catch, but it was pretty easy. Like, I didn't have to struggle here for a while to get it to catch. Now, I think these burn for like a minute or two. So these, whether you buy them or you make them, honestly, I'd probably make them. You can make more custom for what you need. You could do a big cotton ball. You could even do a tampon wrapped in the wax. So a lot more cotton. It's easy to carry. Just be creative with fire starters. They're kind of fun to make. I know I said these might burn for around 2 minutes, but let's actually test it and see how long they really burn for. I'll get my timer out. And I'm going to start the timer right as it starts to catch. There we go. I don't know if you guys could see the timer with the light, but I can. So right now we're at 8 seconds. And I probably shouldn't keep you guys here watching me talk about the fire and looking at the timer, so I'll stop this and then I'll show you guys. Right now this fire is still lit, and we're at almost 4 minutes and it's still a decent enough flame. I'd say definitely make some of these, add them to your survival kit. Burn for solid 4 minutes. Oh, it went out right when I said that. I guess 3:58, but still really good, and it has an ember so you could relight it if you blow on it, give it enough oxygen. definitely good to have some of these. So that's all I have for today. Remember to like and subscribe. I have another video on natural fire starters, stuff that you could find out in the woods, coming, probably uploaded next week. I also have my blog, firstworldsurvival.com, where I get different articles written by me and other survivalists in the community, and we write really good articles on any survival related topic. We're gonna get some on prepping, get some on homesteading, some on natural medicine, just anything that could be helpful. And also, there's a contact form on there, and if you want me to help you design a survival kit, budgeting, finding all the right gear, just fill out the contact form, let me know a couple details like what state you're in, what climate, and what activities you do, and I'll help design you a survival kit. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.